All right, my little ladybugs. So we are about to read a story that is one of my favorite stories to read when we learn about ladybugs. And I also have a really great activity, an art project for you guys to do after. So without further ado, here is The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle. Raise your hands if you've heard this story before. This is one of my favorite Eric Carle stories, and it's ladybug themed, so it's perfect, and I can't wait to share it with you. All right, so The Grouchy Ladybug. Beautiful illustrations. All right. It was night, and some fireflies were dancing around the moon. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun came up. A friendly ladybug flew in from the left. It saw a leaf with many aphids on it and decided to have them for breakfast. Does that sound good? Do you guys want some aphids tomorrow for breakfast? I don't know. But just then, a grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. Uh-oh. Looks like we're about to have a problem in our hands. Good morning, said the friendly ladybug. Go away, shouted the grouchy ladybug. I want those aphids. But we can share them, suggested the friendly ladybug. No, they're mine, all mine, screamed the grouchy ladybug. Or do you want to fight me for them? If you insist, answered the friendly ladybug sweetly. It looked the other bug straight in the eye. The grouchy ladybug stepped back and looked less sure of itself. Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight, he said. Then why don't you go pick on somebody bigger? I'll do that, screeched the grouchy ladybug. I'll show you. He puffed himself up and flew off. At 6 o'clock, he met you guys know what that is? Very good. It's a bee or a yellow jacket. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the yellow jacket, showing its stinger. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. At 7 o'clock, he saw do you guys know what that is? It's a beetle. It's a stag beetle. He saw a stag beetle. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the stag beetle, opening up its jaws. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. At 8 o'clock, he came across you know what that is? A praying mantis. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug, want to fight? If you insist, said the praying mantis, reaching out with its long front legs. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. At 9 o'clock, he almost flew into a sparrow or a bird. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug, want to fight? If you insist, said the sparrow, and he opened up its sharp beak. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. At 10 o'clock, he saw a lobster. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug, want to fight? If you insist, said the lobster, stretching out his claws. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. So who's he going to fight? Everyone he keeps coming across. He goes, you're not big enough. What's going on here? Oh my goodness. At 11 o'clock, he bumped into a skunk. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug, want to fight? If you insist, said the skunk, and he started to lift its tail. Ugh. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. At 12 noon, he spotted a boa constrictor. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug, want to fight? If you insist, said the snake right after lunch. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. Can you guys see that? What was his lunch going to be? A squirrel. At 1 o'clock, he happened upon do you guys know what that is? A hyena. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug, want to fight? If you insist, said the hyena, laughing eerily and showing its big teeth. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. At 2 o'clock, he met a gorilla. Hey you, said the grouchy ladybug, want to fight? If you insist, said the gorilla, beating its chest. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. I'm starting to think this ladybug is all talk. At 3 o'clock, he ran into a rhinoceros. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the rhinoceros, lowering its horn. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. Oh, at 4 o'clock, he encountered an elephant. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the elephant, and he raised his trunks and showed off his big tusks. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. Who's he going to fight? How many animals did he run through? And they're not big enough. At 5 o'clock, he met a whale. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? But the whale didn't answer at all. You're not big enough anyway, said the grouchy ladybug, and he flew off. At 5:15, the grouchy ladybug said to one of the whale's flippers, Hey, you, want to fight? But it got no answer. So it flew on. Was the flipper going to answer him? I don't think so. At 5:30, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's fin, Hey, you, want to fight? But it got no answer. So it flew on. At 5:45, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's tail, Hey, you, want to fight? And the whale's tail gave the grouchy ladybug such a slap that it flew across the sea and across the land. And at 6 o'clock, the grouchy ladybug arrived right back where he had started from. Ah, here you are again, said the friendly ladybug. You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left, and you can have some for dinner. Oh, thank you, said the wet and tired and hungry ladybug. Soon all the aphids were gone. Thank you, said the leaf. You are welcome, answered both ladybugs, and they went to sleep. The fireflies, who had been sleeping all day, came out to dance around the moon. So look at that. After all of that being grouchy, he was finally friendly, and he discovered that by being nice, his life was a whole lot easier, and he didn't have to go through so much trouble. He didn't have to fight anybody. He could just be kind, and others would be kind to him. And look at that. The two ladybugs shared their aphids. They shared the dinner, and the world was a better place. So for this book, one of my favorite activities to do, one of my favorite art projects, is I would usually be turning you guys into grouchy ladybugs. And since we're not together in school, I'm going to tell you exactly how I would have done that project, and you can do it with your parents. So everybody is going to need a paper plate. Now, if you have a big plate or a small plate, doesn't matter. I just happen to have a small one, but if you want to make a big one, that's great. You're just going to cut off the bottom so it's flat, because our ladybugs aren't really circles when you look at them. They kind of have a shape that kind of looks like this. So you're going to have a plate, and you're going to paint it red. Then when you're done, you're going to add legs. You're going to add black spots. And here's the best part. I need you guys to practice. Look in the mirror and make the grouchiest faces you can make. Grouchy means you're mad, you're upset, something is bothering you. And when you're grouchy, normally you don't smile, you don't laugh. You make a really mean, mad face. So I want you guys to practice making that face. And when you have the perfect grouchy face, you're going to tell mommy or daddy that you're ready. They're going to take a picture of you and hopefully print it out. When that picture is printed out, you're going to put it on top of your ladybug plate, on top of the finished product. And now I actually made one with Lucas, so I can show you what it's supposed to look like at the end. And ta-da! This will be your ladybug. See, we have the red painted plate. You're going to just cut out, now mine are a little curled, but black little strips of paper, and you can either glue them or tape them onto the back. And then you can either cut out your own circles and glue them on, or you can pick something in your house that maybe has a circle shape, and you can dip it in black paint and stamp it on. It's really however you want to make your ladybug. But the best part is that you are the Grouchy Ladybug. So instead of Lucas's face here, it will be one of your faces. And you can hang this up and you forever will be a Grouchy Ladybug. And I love this one because it's fun to talk about our feelings and to know why things make us grouchy. And you can talk about that with your parents and say, I feel grouchy when, and tell them things that make you grouchy. Maybe you feel grouchy when a friend takes your toys, or maybe you feel grouchy when it's raining and you can't go outside, or maybe you feel grouchy when you want to do something and unfortunately your parents say no, which is going to happen. It's a part of life. But talk about these things. Ask your parents what makes them grouchy, or ask your brothers or your sisters, or call your grandparents or aunts or uncles and ask them what makes you grouchy. And you can even send people pictures of your grouchy face. That would be really funny. Another thing that I have is a ditto that some of you will have. Hopefully mommy or daddy printed one out for you. And it's basically the same thing. You're supposed to draw a picture and write about something that makes you grouchy. So in this box, you're going to draw a picture of you with a really grouchy face. And you have to think about that thing that makes you really mad, really grouchy, and I want you to draw it. So say it's you are mad when it's raining outside and you can't go out. So you would draw a picture of you inside the house with a really grouchy face, and maybe you would color a picture of outside with puddles and raindrops and all things like that. And then at the bottom, you can have mommy or daddy help you to write, if it was about the rain, I feel grouchy when it rains and I can't go outside. Or whatever makes you grouchy. Maybe what makes you grouchy is you really wanted a cookie and there are no more. Or maybe you wanted to go for a walk, but unfortunately there's no one to go with you right now, so you have to wait. That makes people waiting, makes people very grouchy. So think about all those things, figure out what makes you grouchy, and you guys have fun being grouchy ladybugs. And you can also turn your parents or your brothers or sisters into grouchy ladybugs. And you can have a whole little grouchy ladybug family. So have a lot of fun. I can't wait to see your finished products. And I can't wait to see your grouchy faces because most of my friends I know are very happy. And I see you laughing and smiling when we were in school. And I'm sure you're still laughing and smiling. But try your best, make your best grouchy face, and have a lot of fun. And I will see you soon for another activity. And I hope you guys are really enjoying everything we're doing. All right, we'll see ya.